Hey guys, I am doing an instructional video on how to do these twists. I have gotten so many requests on what type of hair did I use, how long did it take, how many packs, so I'm going to give you all that information today. I just completed my hair last night. It was a 2-day process. I did not do it straight through. It took me about a total of 8 hours. So I used this hair called Chunky Twist Braid by Model. By my house, it's $4.49. The average price is about $4.99. It's about $5. And this in my hair, I did not cut. This is a 1 straight pack, and I decided to do it longer because the last time I felt like I think I want to do it a little bit longer this time. So I'm getting ready to do it with my sister's hair, and I felt like this would be a perfect time to give you a video because it's easier for me to show you on someone else's head than it is on my own. So what I'm going to do for my sister's hair is I'm going to cut the pack in half and use the hair to do these twists with crochet, as in crochet braids. So once you cut the pack in half, you need to take the hair. So this is what it looks like cut in half. I usually do about 6 strings. So when you take the hair out of the package, this is what it looks like. You will not be using these individual strings to do the twist, because if you do, they won't be smooth. They'll be chunky and thick, and that's not the look that I was going for. You can if you want to, but that's not how I do it. I usually take about 6 strings and I brush them out to make them fluffy. You'll get to see what I'm talking about. So I use this type of brush. It has those little prickly bristles, almost like a porcupine back. This is a great brush to use for this process. You can use this or one of those really wide tooth combs, but you cannot use the regular bristle brush or a rat tail type of comb because the hair will just bunch up and get tangled. So I use this brush and I brush down half at a time. So I take the hair, brush one side, turn it around, and then brush the other side. That was what I found to be the easiest process in breaking the hair apart. So once you do that, you'll get a little bit of the hair to come off into the brush. You can just take it out and throw it away. And this is what it looks like once you complete brushing it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and do it to all the packs of hair that I plan on using, so that I don't have to keep stopping to redo it every time I open a pack. So I'm going to do about 4 packs like this so that I can start the process on my sister's hair. So this is the hair after I have brushed out all the packs, and this is everything that I have used and will be using. So the only thing I'm using from this point forward is this crochet needle, the hair obviously, and this bowl of water, and you'll see why I have that water a little bit later when I show you how to actually install the crochet braids. So this is my braid pattern. I generally do the braids going straight to the back, and the reason why I put this braid on the side here is because I don't like to have the braid coming from the edges, putting tension on the edges. So I do that on both sides, put the braid going down like that. And then in the back, I usually do a cross and then one more across. And then I sew everything down. So all these braids are braided into each other. And then I braid them around on that bottom braid. And I sew it down so that there are no loose edges. And that definitely helps with not worrying about your braid unraveling or having to figure out how to hold down the braid while you're trying to install the crochet braids. So now I'm going to show you how to actually install the crochet braids onto the hair. Okay guys, so now I'm getting ready to start the installation process. And what I'm going to do is, she wants to put the color hair on the bottom half of her head and then in one little section at the top right here. So I'm going to put this color hair on these 2 bottom braids, and then the rest of it will be black. And so I'm going to show you what I mean when I said stretching the hair. So I'm going to take out a little section of hair off of here. And when I say stretching, I mean, this is not enough. You're going to grab the hair by each end and pull it to make it a little bit longer than what it was, because she doesn't want her braids to stop like right at her shoulder. She wants her braids to be a little bit longer than that. So that's what I'm doing, is stretching the hair out. And then I take my crochet needle, and what I'm going to do is you take the crochet needle, stick it underneath the braid, hook in the hair, close the latch, pull it back through the braid. You can take your needle and set it down to the side. You take the hair, if there's a loop here, you pull the other hair through like so. And so when I said I had the water makes the hair softer and it twists easier. So I take a little bit of my water and I stick it on the braid. And you can use either a spray bottle if you want, but I think the spray bottle kind of gets a little bit messy when you're spraying it everywhere. And then you just start to twist. And you twist all the way down to the end so you can't twist anymore. And once you finish twisting, you might have a little bit of hair that comes off. That's okay, just throw it away.